G'day guys, Stevie Baker coming to you live from Melbourne. Just wanting to do a quick video on back office training. So when you first join the company, you are given a personalized website, which is what we see here. The main functions of this are joining new distributors into the business, or you can use your link to send to people that want to do a bit of research on the products, ingredients, and people can actually buy retail from your URL link. So that's the main function of the front office, but today's video is all about back office functions. So you can see, click back office. I've got the URL and the password protected thing there. So I've logged in. I'm in the back office. You see JTrain 2015. So you're taken to a business snapshot. So this is where you get a basic snapshot of your whole business, points, how many executives you have. Obviously, JTrain hasn't been working very hard, a lot of zeros. But a little tip with your back office, if you think it's lagging behind, you think you should have more points, this is the refresh button. So click refresh and that'll keep your business up to date. But this business snapshot is not something I look at very regularly. I will go to old homepage. This is where I look every day to check my points and recent commissions. So you see here, binary information, very simple. You've got your left points and your right points. So JTrain has got a bit of a right team growing here, 2,780 points. So very simple snapshot of your business. It tells you whether you're set up on Autoship, last Autoship successful. And it'll have your last 15 cycles and the recent commissions that you've made. So that's the simple old homepage is what I go to. A few of the simple functions, my profile. This is where you change all your basic information. You can turn off and on company emails, SMSs. You can change your address, your date of birth, anything like that. So all the simple information, your phone number, website. But the main purpose I think of, or the main thing I use this my profile for is a locking placement. You can also change your password. So you see this lock placement here. It'll be set at automatic when you first enroll into the business. So I've recorded a video, do I place left and right? So that's a different video. Go and see that if you're new to the business and want to learn our team's strategies on where to place your first 8 or 9 people. But this is where you lock the placement. So if I want to lock it right, I click right. Make sure you always drag to the bottom and you've got to submit changes. If you don't submit changes, it's going to stay where it was. So my profile, pretty basic. Members only, this is where you can log in. You can go through this in your own time, but this has a lot of PDFs on the products, a lot of company information, some of the forms that you might need, for business transfers, credit card authorization, things like that you might need. So we've got a whole library of information for you there. We can download and all the information. In the shop, you can actually buy personal products through this shop, or import products. You can also buy for personal use. Import products are products that are not yet available in the Australian market, such as Affinity, AMPMs, and the Zen. So if you want to import products, my tip, I always buy import products in bulk, because if you buy 3 sets or a mixture of 3 of you might buy 2 sets of Affinity, 1 set of AMPMs, you get free shipping from the US. Otherwise, if you buy 1 set, you've got to pay shipping from the US. The other products available in shop, you get shipped out of Sydney. So you can click through those. You can actually shop through basically any country that we're available in through that shop, but have a click through the shop and the products and just have a bit of a feel around that. Reports is probably where I come to most. So you see all the different things here. You can look at the cycles. You can actually check your commissions every week, and it tells you, if you click on a weekly commission, you can actually tell where you've got that commission from and who's actually made that commission. So very handy binary information. But what I like to go to mainly is genealogy better. And that's where you can actually track your whole business. So you'll see here, it'll bring up a downline, and you can actually change how many levels that you can view. Even if you're over 40 levels deep, you can actually bring up every level within your business. You've just got to go through. So I'll leave it at 10 for now. But so you see, if I drag down to the bottom of that 10, And if I double click on the bottom name, that'll bring up the next 10 levels in the business. So you can see how that works, and you can actually go through people in your business. The yellow and the blue just basically mean right is yellow, blue is left. If you've personally enrolled someone into the business, they'll have a red line around them, and you can actually go through and see where your personal enrolls are, or you can jump to user. If you know a person's username, type it in, and that'll jump to that user, and it tells you. If you just do one click, it tells you what that person. So this person sponsored one left, one right. So very handy system to see how your team's going. So obviously you can get that to 40 levels deep. You drag right to the bottom, click on the bottom name, and bring up the next one. So very handy system. So if I go back up to reports, and I also go into distributor reports a lot. So distributor reports gives you some really good information. I check my cycles through here. You can actually check how many people are in your team in full in downline report. You can see how many sales have been generated through your team in each country that you're open in. So very in-depth. This back office system, very, very powerful system. Tracks every single dollar, every single person in your business. It also has your incentive travel points. So those of you who love holidays, this is where you check how many points that you've got. So every one of us in our team usually loves getting our holidays for free. So Singapore promotion, that's up now. It tells you, how you're tracking to get a free trip to Singapore. So that's where you check those things out. Where was I up to? Reports. So that's have a bit of a play around in reports. Autoship, which is one of the most vital things that you need to know about the business. I'll go over it simply, but if you're after residual income and you want to start accumulating points and start making residual income, the Autoship is a must. It is the backbone to the whole company. So an Autoship order is an order that you have to place every month if you want to earn that residual, and it's a 60-point order. But I'll go through the options first before I get into depth about the points. You can actually do normal monthly Autoship, which means an order once a month of 60 points, which is equivalent to one box of reserves or one serum, which is two of our main products. So it'll cost about just over $100 to have your Autoship. That is your only overhead in your whole business, and you're getting a great product. You can choose what product you like, and that's your monthly Autoship. Or you can do what I do and get prepaid Autoship, and that's when you can buy in bulk. You can buy 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months. If you're loving a product, I love the reserves, so I've bought prepaid Autoship. I've bought a year supply of reserves last year. But to look into normal monthly Autoship, there's two options. You can either go conditional or unconditional, and you can read those the understanding of those two things there, unconditional and conditional. So you see here the reserve gels. This person has the reserve gels as her Autoship order. One thing, if you do want to change products, remember this because it's annoying if you don't. If you want to change product for your Autoship, go down and add a product first. Don't actually remove the other one. So if I want to add the serum and then remove that, if you don't do that, you'll have to put all your credit card information again. So I've had a lot of people getting annoyed that they've got to refill out their information. So just make sure you add a product before taking the other one away, and it's very simple. So you can drag down, you've got your credit card here, but when we talk about Autoship, it's not you're not locked into any contract. So if you were in the business for 3 months and you think, it's not for me, you log in here in your back office, deactivate, that shuts your Autoship down. So there's no sending letters like my old company. I had to send a letter off to cancel the Autoship. Very simple. If your Autoship fails for a reason and you've set it up on your credit card and it fails and it doesn't go through, you'll get a letter we get an email from the company saying, hey, your Autoship hasn't gone through, and they'll send you an email every day for about 6 or 7 days. And if that happens, I always come in here to create and pay for Autoship. If my credit card's failed, I've been shopping and spent too much money, create and pay, and that'll pay for your Autoship order straight away. So that's Autoship, very basic. It's just on autopilot. A few other things, your wallet. Wallet is another password protected area in your business where all your money is stored. So you'll be asked to set up a wallet account if you're new. So click here. It'll ask you to send off an ID to prove it's you, and then this is where your money's controlled. Your weekly commissions, you can see how much money that is coming in each week. You can set it up so it goes automated into a bank account, or you can build up your money in your wallet week after week and do a fund request transfer. So very great system, the wallet. Help desk is the next tab that I use regularly. So if you've got any questions, technical questions, or questions about anything, you see some topics here, billing and miscellaneous. So I come in here if I want to change my URL, which I've changed a few times. So if I wanted to change my URL from Stephen Baker at Jeunesse Global, I just come here, make a request. The title, please change my URL, and then just say, and then description, please change my URL to I'mADiamond.com. But yeah, change URL. Any technical questions you can go through here. That's in help desk. But that's all about the back office. That's about all the things I use in the back office. But have a play around, and if you've got any questions, go straight to the person that's enrolled you. Obviously, they'll probably know the back office a little bit better. But hopefully, this has answered most of your questions. So thanks a lot. See you on the beach.